Her character, Kate, she's crushing it.
No, you're crushing it, Cookie.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you're crushing it.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today we're looking at celebrity couples so low-key you wouldn't realize they were together in the first place.
He was very concerned about what he was wearing today. We did it last night around 10:40.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but not the socks.
Number 30, Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan. Though they met in 1985 on the set of Family Ties, they only became an item after reuniting for 1988's Bright Lights, Big City.
What did he tell you about me?
Not much.
Come on.
He said you were a cross between a young F. Scott Fitzhemingway and the later Wittgenstein.
Marrying soon after, Pollan largely stepped back to focus on family, welcoming 4 children with her husband. In sickness and in health, Fox and Pollan prove that marriage vows are more than just words. Fox has publicly credited his wife for supporting him through Parkinson's, calling Pollan his, quote, caregiver and, quote, best friend.
Caregiving is the most difficult thing in the world. Tracy takes on so much.
In an interview with People magazine, Fox revealed that, quote, Tracy's the first person I check in with and the last person I check in with. They might not attend every red carpet event or dominate tabloids, but this is a Hollywood marriage that's as true as it gets.
Any secrets for anyone for keeping a marriage strong for 30 years?
Well, I have the glib one, which I feel funny saying because my daughters are in the audience, but keep the sex dirty and the fights clean.
There you go.
Number 29, Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song. This real-life pairing between 2 former child stars caught everyone by surprise. Having met while working on Seth Green's comedy drama Changeland, Culkin and Song turned out to be more than just an on-set romance.
Are you not from here?
Yes, I'm from here, but I went to school in LA. I get better tips when I sound local.
And now, as parents of 2, the couple has shown they're in it for the long haul. Though they're yet to walk down the aisle after getting engaged in 2022, the duo appears to be in no rush.
Finish this iconic My Girl line.
Okay.
You can't marry a teacher. It's blank.
Oh no. I don't know it. You can't, it's a crime.
With works like The Last Showgirl, Blue-Eyed Samurai, and Running Point, Song has balanced both love and career at the same time, while Culkin remains her devoted and supportive partner all the way.
You're not only the best woman I've ever known, you're the best person I've ever known. You've given me just all my purpose. You've given me family.
Number 28, Carey Mulligan and Marcus Mumford. With diverse roles across genres in films like Drive, The Great Gatsby, Promising Young Woman, and Maestro, Carey Mulligan is famous for vanishing into her characters.
Well, it gets pretty hard to do much more than take care of this household. My husband, the children, and acting takes the rest of the time that's left over.
But the actress is pretty low-key when it comes to off-screen life, which she shares with Mumford & Sons lead singer Marcus Mumford. While many fantasize about falling for mysterious pen pals, Mulligan and Mumford actually lived out that dream. Once childhood pen pals, they reconnected while working on Inside Llewyn Davis, tying the knot just weeks later.
We ended up going to the same summer camp when we were kids, so we became pen pals. Oh, yeah, we weren't assigned each other as pen pals, but we went to the same camp, and that's how we kept in touch because we didn't have phones.
Married since 2012, they've welcomed 3 children, building a family life that allows the spouses to enjoy the best of both worlds.
How did you drift back?
And we got back together, yeah.
That's great. That's a movie.
Yeah, I think it sounds like quite a cheesy movie to me.
Number 27, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas. Talk about a Hollywood romance. This couple first crossed paths in France in 1999, where Douglas famously told her, quote, I want to father your children.
Things move fast. Yeah, well, it sounded good, and she said, you know, I've heard a lot about you. And I've seen a lot about you, and I think it's time that I say goodnight.
His promise came true the following year when the pair married and welcomed 2 children within 3 years. Though they've remained steadily active in the industry, they've slowed down on-screen appearances over the last decade.
I was corrected on that. You're right. No, it's just a gas. I'm having a great time with it. The response has been amazing. I don't think, either Alan Arkin or I anticipated this.
Paparazzi favorites for a long time, especially during their brief 2013 separation. The 2 haven't been the talk of the town in a while. Still, neither of them is complaining, and fans can still catch them on social media, all loved up and living their best life.
I think we're very blessed to have a lot of mutual respect and treat the person that you love the most with the most effort rather than taking them for granted.
Number 26, Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. Playing someone as iconic as Carrie Bradshaw, it's only natural that fans see Sarah Jessica Parker through the same lens as her most famous character.
You cannot do this to me again! You cannot jerk me around!
Carrie, listen, it is different.
Oh, it's never different. It's 6 years of never being different. But this is it. I am done.
But unlike Carrie's chaotic love life, Parker has been blissfully married to Matthew Broderick for nearly 3 decades. Her turbulent romance with Robert Downey Jr. garnered frequent buzz in the 80s, but Parker's relationship with Broderick has been virtually drama-free.
Does your wife ever look at your wardrobe?
Yes.
He was very concerned about what he was wearing today.
I
We
didn't
did it
know
last night around 10:40.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
But not the socks. Not
That
the
was-
socks.
Despite regular red carpet appearances, they've consistently sidestepped the press throughout their marriage. Parents of 3 and splitting their time between the States and their residence in Ireland, the Hollywood couple's life is, fortunately, as far away from Carrie Bradshaw's world as possible.
For better or worse, women's roles and men's roles, sexual politics, economy, class, culture, it really is of its time.
Number 25, Margot Robbie and Tom Ackerley. Her sultry breakthrough in The Wolf of Wall Street instantly turned Margot Robbie into the most desirable woman on the planet.
So I was, a little surprised you asked Christy for my number.
What's that?
Aren't you married?
Well, yeah, but what? Married people can't have friends?
Yet while most Hollywood bombshells find their romantic lives constantly in the news, Robbie's has never made the headlines. That is due to her steady marriage to British producer Tom Ackerley, whom she wed just as her career was hitting its peak in 2016.
We had just gotten married, but we had to put off the honeymoon part, and so we go to Tahiti, and we'd gone to this island where you kind of live like Robinson Crusoe, like it's like there's just like a shack that you stay in, and there's no electricity and there's no mirrors or anything like that.
The pair has never fueled speculation or doubt over their relationship, remaining happily in love with no hint of estrangement. Nearly a decade into their marriage, the couple became proud parents to a baby boy in 2024. So, even as the Barbie actress's fame and career soar to newer heights, her home life remains perfectly grounded.
Maybe all the things that you thought made you you aren't really you.
Number 24, Michael Bublé and Luisana Lopilato.
And you brought the perfect date.
I got to bring 2 people. Got to bring a beautiful wife and a baby, an unnamed baby.
Emily Blunt and John Krasinski's marriage may be part of everyday pop culture conversation today, but back in the aughts, she was in a long-term relationship with none other than Michael Bublé. The crooner's romance with Blunt wasn't meant to be, but he found love again with Argentine actress Luisana Lopilato. In fact, his hit single Haven't Met You Yet was written for her.
I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. I just haven't met.
Their nuptials coincided with the peak of Bublé's career, whose album Christmas became one of the best-selling holiday releases of all time. Family life progressed soon after, and the couple are now parents to 4 children. No matter how many years it's been, Bublé never fails to gush about his wife every chance he gets, and we are all for it.
It was a fluke. I happened to meet a girl that I thought was attractive, beautiful physically. And then the more I got to know her, the more I realized that that beauty was multiplied on the inside.
Number 23, Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara. Among Hollywood's most private A-listers, Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara's lives are almost as mysterious as the characters they portray. Friends for years, the pair made things official while working on Mary Magdalene, their 3rd film together.
Do you want to be a soldier?
No. Although I'm not sure what matters to a woman is of much account here.
It wasn't until his Oscar win for Joker that many fans learned about their romance, the same year the couple welcomed their son, followed by a daughter 4 years later.
What did you think it would just be a good story to say you were engaged?
I wanted the audience to like me. And they always like you when you get engaged. Everyone applauds. So...
That was hilarious. So you said you were engaged just to get applause?
Sure.
See if it worked.
Their nuptials were equally understated, with Phoenix casually confirming them in a 2024 episode of the Talk Easy podcast. For a pair that's always rejected the traditional celebrity model, their uncomplicated and easygoing dynamic makes perfect sense.
So are you seeing anybody?
Yeah. I've been seeing somebody for the last few months.
longest I've wanted to be with anybody since we split up.
Number 22, Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy. On and off for 15 years before finally marrying in 1997, Huffman and Macy have long been a quiet presence in Hollywood. Though they've shared the screen in works like HBO's Out of Order and CBS's Reversible Errors, these collaborations never reached the kind of spotlight their individual careers did.
Every woman on this street constantly tells me that I have the perfect husband.
They do not.
They do. Gabby says that she wishes Carlos was thoughtful like you. Susan wishes Mike had your sense of humor. Bree says she's never seen a better dad.
It wasn't until the infamous 2019 Varsity Blues scandal that mainstream media truly zeroed in on the pair. Not exactly the kind of publicity either was looking for.
Huffman, who pleaded guilty to paying $15,000 to rig her daughter's SAT score, said all along she was ready for the judge's decision, though asked for leniency before sentencing.
Still, despite the very public fallout and charges against Huffman, the pair stayed committed and even put up a united front. Here's hoping the next time we hear about them, it's under far less controversial circumstances.
Felicity knows she has a lot of work ahead of her to heal her family and win back the trust of the public, her colleagues, and friends. She hopes the public will give her a second chance.
Number 21, Adele and Rich Paul. Between groundbreaking and wildly popular albums, Adele is known for keeping her personal life out of the limelight. The songstress revealed her split from ex-husband Simon Konecki years after the fact, so it's no surprise that her relationship with sports agent Rich Paul has stayed under the radar too. While the multi-time Grammy winner hasn't hidden their romance, it hasn't become a pop cultural talking point like her peers Katy Perry and Taylor Swift's relationships have. However, Adele and Paul have moved at their own healthy pace since they began dating in 2021, announcing their engagement 3 years later.
I think she would agree that we've definitely helped each other.
Yes.
You know, I'm in a good space. You know, we're in a good space, happy. She's superb.
And if and whenever they tie the knot, fans will be more than happy to share their joy with them. Number 20, Sam Rockwell and Leslie Bibb.
What's the secret? I love asking people who've been together a while in Hollywood.
Good sex?
Good sex. Communication and good sex?
Yeah. And a healthy sense of humor?
Despite never marrying each other or anyone else, Rockwell and Bibb have lasted far longer than most Hollywood marriages. Together since 2007, their bond truly highlights the long in long-term commitment. They've shared the screen several times, from the MCU's Iron Man 2 to HBO's The White Lotus.
She gonna complete me in some way? I realized that million women, I'd still never be satisfied. Maybe what I really want is to be one of these Asian girls.
The couple has also been open about parenthood, with Rockwell simply saying, quote, "It's not my bag," and Bibb stating, quote, "I just don't have that chip in me." But while they'll happily declare their love, don't expect wedding bells anytime soon. In an appearance on Today with Jenna and Friends, Bibb shot down any chance of walking down the aisle, saying, quote, "I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it."
It's happening again.
But no, this wasn't part of the plan.
Sometimes plans change.
Number 19, Mariska Hargitay and Peter Herman. If you've ever noticed a spark between Law & Order SVU's Olivia Benson and Trevor Langan, then you're not imagining it. That on-screen chemistry probably came straight from real life, as Mariska Hargitay and Peter Herman have been married for more than 2 decades.
He has lung issues. I just have to watch his asthma.
They said they found some rib fractures.
They didn't find them. My doctor found them, stemming from infancy.
Meeting on the SVU set, the pair didn't wait long before exchanging vows, and are now parents to 3 children. While Hargitay continues to make history as Olivia Benson, the longest-running live-action character in primetime history, Herman has diversified his career with roles in Blue Bloods and Younger.
Girls, this is Diana Trout, Empirical's head of marketing. She's incredibly important here, helping our company sell all of our books.
Between acting and activism, the couple has remained one of Hollywood's most grounded and quietly strong marriages. Number 18, Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons. Here's a classic love story for you. Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons first met on the set of Fargo Season 2 in 2015, where they played a married couple.
You've been a real paladin.
What's that?
It's like a night. My night.
Sparks began to fly, and in 2016, they began dating. Just a year later, they got engaged, and a year after that, their son Ennis was born. What a cute timeline.
To do this together, we have each other's backs on set. It's just like, it's the dream. We'll always work together for the rest of our lives.
These two are relatively private when it comes to their relationships, but you can often spot the now married couple at red carpet events. And it seems that the sparks continue to be just as bright as they were back in 2015, as their second son, James Robert, was born in 2021.
You're making me believe in love, Kirsten. I didn't want to do that. Okay, I was swearing off of it.
It happens. It really does.
Number 17, Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen's romance blossomed on the set of Pontiac Moon in 1993. They quickly became inseparable, with Ted and Mary realizing how smitten they were following a canoe ride. How romantic.
It was very magical, and I think we came back differently. We came back, I think, in love, to be honest. Or smitten, I'll say it. I'll say smitten.
As their friendship/relationship grew, they soon became engaged. They tied the knot in 1995 and have been married ever since. In 2023, People reported that the two are more in love than ever.
Just say thank you.
Yeah, it's just like that's the one thing I understand is gratitude. It's nice to be loved for who you are, good and bad.
Danson had previously stated he wanted to live a long life with Steenburgen, while she said she would sign up for 100 more lifetimes with Danson. How cute. You can definitely feel their chemistry in person, and when they get a chance to work together on a TV project.
To experience loving and being loved, and I have that every day. I get to love, actively love, which feels so good, and I get to be loved, which feels so good.
Number 16, Allison Hannigan and Alexis Denisov. Allison Hannigan and Alexis Denisov worked together both on the set of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the spin-off Angel.
Are there forces gathering? Did the call of magic draw you here?
Oh no, more like the call of Fred.
It was reportedly Hannigan who was first smitten with Denisov, but got rejected because he apparently didn't want a relationship with someone he worked with. Well, fate had other plans because they began dating 2 years later in 1999.
Sorry. I think my sense of humor is trapped in a jar somewhere.
Does seem like you've given in to that grumpy side of the force.
After getting engaged, they married in 2003. Their relationship isn't as low-key as some other couples on our list, as they frequently post adorable photos of their kids and share a glimpse of their family life. But by the looks of it, their love is growing stronger and stronger each day.
The key to a successful marriage is to find those qualities that make you fall in love with your spouse all over again, every day.
Number 15, Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick. It was 1987 when Bacon and Sedgwick first met as adults while on the set of Lemon Sky. We're specifying adults here because a preteen Kyra allegedly approached Kevin back in 1978 after an off-Broadway play to show her appreciation for his performance.
So this little girl came up and said, I thought you were really good in the play. That's actually the first time that we met, technically.
He didn't remember though. When we worked together, I was like, do you remember I came up to you when I was 12? He was like, no.
Though that first meeting didn't stick for Bacon, it didn't take long for the pair to fall in love when they reconnected in the late 80s. In fact, they'd get married in 1988. They've been together for 3 decades and joked how tired they get of being asked for relationship advice.
This is not easy. Like, life isn't easy. Building a family is not easy. Living in the world is not easy. And I feel proud of us that we're sustaining and that we're trying to put good things out into the world.
Sedgwick admitted they just got incredibly lucky and are each other's soulmate. Sedgwick even has a tattoo designed by Bacon and underwear that reads, I heart KB.
I think we've always been each other's biggest support and fan.
Number 14, Jordan Peele and Chelsea Peretti.
Jordan and Chelsea were searching for the perfect place for their wedding.
These two are as cheesy as modern love stories can get. Believe it or not, Peele and Peretti first interacted on Twitter and shared several exchanges here and there on social media before letting the public know it was official. They even announced their engagement through tweets. In 2016, they tied the knot in a super private ceremony with their dog as the only witness.
Really? Yeah. You had no guests or anything?
No guests. She had us emanate rainbows from our hearts onto the rings. You know that whole thing.
These two love to share glimpses of their relationship on social media and through interviews. And by the looks of it, including a son born in 2017, they're still completely in love with each other. See? Sliding into the DMs sometimes does pay off.
But I'm here to support this beautiful creature.
Number 13, Enrique Iglesias and Anna Kournikova. Enrique Iglesias and Anna Kournikova got together after she starred in Enrique's music video for Escape in 2001. It's almost like their love story was told in the music video, as it didn't take too long for them to fall for each other. Despite rumors of breakups and engagements over the years, they have remained together and ignored what people were saying. They kept their relationship mostly low profile and rarely released any information to the public. In 2017, they welcomed twins Lucy and Nicholas. 3 years later, Kournikova gave birth to their third child, Mary. As of 2025, these two are still going strong, with Kournikova expecting her fourth child with Iglesias. Number 12, Kerry Washington and Nnamdi Asomugha.
Would you give your wife, Kerry Washington from Scandal, a big giant hug?
Arguably, no one has kept their relationship as private as these two, but maybe that's the secret to a long and happy marriage. Actress Kerry Washington and former NFL player Asomugha only revealed tiny pieces of information about their romance over the past few years.
The thing that I value the most is my wedding band. So that's all that matters. That's what I would pay the most for of everything on here, because it comes with a man that I love.
They reportedly met in 2009 when Washington was making her Broadway debut in Race. It's unclear when they officially started to date, but they did reveal that they had a secret wedding in 2013. In April of the next year, they had their first child, Isabella. As of 2025, they have 2 children together, and they continue to keep themselves and their relationship out of the spotlight.
He's gonna be like a husband of Hollywood now, or house husband of Hollywood, or no?
You'll have to talk to him about that,
All right.
but he's really good. We're both feeling very blessed.
Number 11, Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz.
Hasta pronto. Ole.
Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz first acted together while filming 1992's Jamón Jamón, but sparks didn't start flying until much later. They crossed acting paths again during the shooting of Vicky Cristina Barcelona in 2007, and that's when their romantic relationship really took off.
Que no, que te veo muy perdido, muy confundido, Juan Antonio, desde que se acabó lo nuestro. Para eso tanto hablar de renunciar al amor y a las mujeres. Para acabar perdiendo la cabeza.
After dating for 3 years, they tied the knot in a small, intimate ceremony in the Bahamas in 2010. The couple is private about their private life, but they continue to share their passion for acting today. They are also the proud parents of 2 children, Leo and Luna.
I see the picture and I go, what is this beautiful creature on earth is doing with that guy? But
I can think of a few reasons.
Number 10, Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig. Let's start off with a couple whose first encounter dates back to 1994. However, these 2 lovebirds didn't fall in love until years later, when they were on the set of a thriller where they had to play a married couple. And that's when the sparks started to fly, despite the fact they were both taken at the time.
You didn't. You didn't. I didn't. You went. Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it. I'm so proud of you.
Even though Rachel didn't want to marry in her previous relationship, which lasted for 9 years, she wasted no time to tie the knot with Daniel.
Is married life good?
Married life is great, thank you.
You're very happy.
After all, how could you possibly resist marrying James Bond?
the name's Bond. James Bond.
They had their first child together in 2018. Number 9, Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden. Rock star Benji Madden put a ring on it in 2015 after meeting Cameron at a dinner party about a year earlier. They fell deeply and madly in love. So much so that Cameron decided to retire from acting in order to spend more time with Benji and work on her relationship.
Things are about to change around here. Recess is over.
What's even better is that Benji's brother Joel is married to Nicole Richie, which makes Cameron and Nicole sisters-in-law. Cameron and Benji continue to keep their love life as private as possible and are focusing on their adorable family.
Love being a mother. It's the best part of my life that I couldn't even, I'm so grateful and so happy, and it's just the best thing ever, and I'm so lucky to get to do it with binge, and we're just having the best time. It's so great.
Cameron described their relationship as, quote, 2 peas in a pod, which is honestly goals. Number 8. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham. When it comes to low-key relationships, Oprah and Stedman are definitely among those who are keeping things as private as possible. The two met in 1986 at a charity event and got together soon after. Their relationship is not only private, but extremely fascinating.
I think people are fascinated with the relationship because you haven't seen him. All the people haven't seen him, and they, want to know, what is it? Is it real? What is a relationship really like? What are y'all like together? And when you see us, it's really quite normal.
They revealed that they never want to get married to each other, but that, of course, does not stop them from enjoying their time together.
The thing about our relationship is I want the best for her. So, I'm dedicated to her happiness, and so that's great for her.
In 1987, Stedman called Oprah's show and spoke to her on air, asking what she told her best friend about their relationship. Oprah was totally smitten, and it was absolutely adorable.
I'm just wondering what she knows, and so I kind of have to look down when I see her, because I don't know if she knows how many gray hairs I have on my head, or what color my toes look like, or what.
Number 7. Leighton Meester and Adam Brody. Hey, Upper East Siders. We've heard from a very trusted source that Leighton Meester and Adam Brody secretly tied the knot back in 2014 after being in a secret relationship for a few years.
You know what I just remembered? If you really want something, you don't stop for anyone or anything until you get it.
Their relationship remained a huge Hollywood mystery, but they did walk their first red carpet as a married couple at the Tony Awards. They were even cast in the same movie called Life Partners, and Adam joined Leighton in a few episodes of Single Parents.
I'm sorry I barged in. I just felt like I needed to make a grand gesture.
The two lovebirds continued to keep their love life private as they welcomed their first child in 2015, and their second in September 2020. Yep, that's right. There's a mini Blair Waldorf and mini Seth Cohen out there. How cute is that?
Please, dude, I just need to talk about me for like several more hours at least.
Number 6. Ava Mendes and Ryan Gosling. We love a good they fell in love on set story.
Sounds like a nice dream.
Ava and Ryan began dating in 2011 when they were filming The Place Beyond the Pines. The two have kept their entire relationship extremely private, which seems to be the golden rule for long-term Hollywood couples. They made a rare appearance together in a Drunk History Christmas bit, but other than that, these two could write a manual on how to maintain a very secret relationship.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
When Ryan was asked what he's looking for in a relationship, he simply replied with Ava Mendes. Again, goals. Number 5. Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender. Here's another couple that met on set and dated quietly until their wedding in 2017.
If you're asking me if my proposition still stands, then my answer is yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
However, these two didn't actually fall in love on set. They started talking more during the promotion of their movie, The Light Between Oceans.
I mean, we already had a week of rehearsals as well, so you've talked about your characters and what you were going to do, and I realized that, he's got a down-to-earth and relaxed, funny dude.
Alicia made it very clear that they keep certain things between them, and Michael agreed that sharing their private lives with total strangers is a no-go. Since their marriage, the couple has welcomed 2 sons into the world. They also both have roles in the South Korean science fiction thriller Hope, written and directed by Na Hong-jin.
She's a very fierce performer and very brave, as you're testing the boundaries and how far you can go. And that's, she definitely, got all of those things in spades.
Number 4. Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart. Getting engaged on Valentine's Day is by far one of the most romantic things ever. And that is precisely what happened between Harrison and Callista. They met in 2002, got engaged in 2009, and married in 2010. Much like other long-term Hollywood couples, these two love to keep things private. Harrison said that the key to their happy relationship was to not talk, but nod your head instead. The two lovebirds have an adopted son, Liam, who reportedly even got to see his dad on the set of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's gotta be amazing to have such an accomplished mom and a dad who is a legend. Number 3. Diane Kruger and Norman Reedus. Now this was the hookup that had everyone talking. Diane Kruger was previously in a long-term relationship with Joshua Jackson. Diane and Norman didn't meet until they began shooting the 2016 movie Sky. Being each other's love interests and sharing intimate scenes seemed to have done the trick, and the two fell in love almost instantly. tabloids had a blast trying to figure out whether these two were in a relationship or not because they kept things so low-key.
Her hand was around him in the back of his pants, the source says, in an affectionate, girlfriendy way. They seemed like they were more than just friends.
But after they welcomed their first child in 2018, their love was very clear to everyone, despite remaining very private. Number 2. Taran Killam and Kobe Smulders.
Have you checked her IMDb star meter recently?
It is through the roof. Now, this is a couple that's been together for more than a decade, and they're still just as smitten with each other as they were when they first met.
But we met at a friend's birthday party, and we were 22. The friend was turning 30, so we were like, this chick is super old.
They're not as low-key as some of the other couples on our list, but that just means we can witness plenty of their shenanigans. Like this one, when Taran makes out with Kobe's movie poster. On top of that, their family is absolutely adorable. They always make sure to keep private moments as private as possible, while still making it very clear their love is still going strong.
But I love my husband so much. I love him so much.
Well, that's good.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. We all know that Scooby-Doo's Fred and Daphne were a power couple, but did you know that their real-life versions have been married for over 20 years?
We did it.
Yes, we did.
Their relationship has been described as being rom-com worthy, and Freddie revealed that their secret is to have no rules at all. They are notoriously private about their life, so much so that they rarely share any pictures of their family, despite being active on social media.
When we get old, and even grayer than I already am, one day I see us being on an island somewhere and being tan and fat and happy.
And privacy really seems to be the key word to a successful Hollywood marriage, doesn't it? Long live Fred and Daphne.
Hey, they're cheering for us again.
Yep. I always thought that was the best thing in the world.
Is there a couple we forgot for this list? Let us know in the comments.